Sion, why do you think that the government has changed its mind on this $1 billion relief package?
Well, we are very pleased. We put pressure on the government to stop to blackmail Canadian families and workers, and this is a good news. It's too bad that when they came 2 years ago, they canceled our plan of $1.5 billion for the forestry sector. Now they come with $1 billion, and it should come right away and not wait for the budget.
Will you vote for this, and does it make it more difficult then for you to vote for the budget when it comes down, or less likely rather for you to vote for the budget?
There are two aspects to your questions indeed. On the first question, if there is no bad surprises, poison pills, we'll vote for it. The second question, we'll decide what to do with the budget when we will see it. Nous avons réussi à obtenir des amendements importants. Et premier amendement, c'est bannir l'information qui vient de la torture, quand même. Ça a été difficile d'obtenir, mais on l'a eu. Deuxième amendement, c'est s'assurer que la personne peut choisir l'avocat spécial. Et troisième amendement, c'est que la relation entre cet avocat et la personne soit confidentielle. Et sur cette base, on va appuyer.
Pour le secteur manufacturier, pouvez-vous voter quand même pour ce milliard-là?
Oui, on va prendre le milliard qui passe. Certainement, nos travailleurs et familles en ont besoin tout de suite. Et si je peux rappeler qu'il y a 2 ans, on avait un plan de 1,5 milliard que le gouvernement conservateur a coupé dès qu'ils sont arrivés au pouvoir. Pour la foresterie. My meeting tomorrow with Mr. Harper. You come with a question, good day now. Say, yes, tomorrow we'll have this meeting. I want to hear more. The Prime Minister, a week ago at the press conference with you, said that he will come with more specifics about his position. I hope he will start to do that.
Are you hoping that there can be a bipartisan consensus that you can work out, the Liberals and Conservatives, since the other ones are already entrenched?
Ideally, I would like to see that, but it would have been good to have seen that last year, when we came with this motion asking for the government to notify NATO and the government of Afghanistan that we will that the mission in Kandahar, the combat mission in Kandahar, will indeed end in February 2009. We had a motion last year, you may remember, and both the NDP and the Conservatives voted against. If they would have supported this motion, today NATO would not be so surprised by the fact that Canada is very reluctant to go in a combat mission forever. In fact, Canadians don't want that, and the Prime Minister, I think, starts to realize that.
À votre avis, pourquoi le gouvernement a reculé sur cette histoire d'1 milliard de dollars?
Parce que la pression était trop forte. On a exigé cela avec beaucoup d'insistance, et c'était trop clair que le gouvernement tenait en otage nos travailleurs et nos familles. C'était trop odieux pour que le gouvernement puisse tenir plus longtemps.
Êtes-vous confortable avec le mode de répartition de cette somme d'1 milliard?
Écoutez, c'est comme ça que le gouvernement l'a fait. On va voter pour, même si nous, on aurait pu avoir une approche différente. Comprenez que le secteur forestier et manufacturier, il faut les cibler directement si c'est ceux-là qu'on veut cibler. Si on veut aider toutes les provinces parce que le dollar a une croissance rapide, peut-être, mais alors là, c'est pas un plan pour le secteur manufacturier et forestier. Le gouvernement essaie d'avoir 2 choses en même temps avec le même milliard.
Mr. Dion, how likely is it that you and the Prime Minister will come up with some sort of consensus, given that you're so far apart right now on Afghanistan?
I cannot answer this question. We need to know more about what the Prime Minister wants to do. He said at his press conference a week ago that he will come with more specifics. We are still waiting.
Are you going with the United Opinion, United Front? Have you got a uniform proposal from your caucus?
It's very clear the position of the Liberal Party. It's the only party that has a clear position for a year. The Prime Minister changed again and again. And now all of a sudden he said that Canada may interrupt the mission in Afghanistan if it doesn't have 1,000 troops more. It was not his position months ago. But our position is the same, and you know what it is to end the combat mission in Kandahar in February 2009, as it was the timeline, the official timeline. It's not a timeline that we invent. This is our position, and it's very known. Ben, écoutez, mais si on s'entend pour dire que la mission de combat se termine en février 2009, on a des responsabilités jusqu'en 2011, ne serait-ce qu'à cause de l'équipe de reconstruction à Kandahar qui est canadienne, sous leadership canadien. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on peut faire en Afghanistan durant ces 2 années-là? Il y a des choses qu'on peut discuter avec le gouvernement, mais on ne sait pas ce que lui-même propose. On ne sait vraiment pas. C'est une position très claire qui est liée au principe de rotation. Pour que la mission ait du succès, il faut que lorsqu'un pays s'engage pour un laps de temps, eh bien, ça soit respecté. Sinon, les pays s'engageront plus.
Mr. Martin's motion, you want it withdrawn? The government was defending it as supporting charter protected rights and freedoms.
Yes, it's not a liberal a motion supported by the Liberal Party.
But the government says it's basically just protecting charter protected freedoms.
No, we think it's not.
Why would you want it withdrawn?
We don't want to change the Human Rights Act this way. We don't support that.
Monsieur Dion, on these security certificates, the bill will probably pass tonight. The NDP and the Bloc Québécois say that it's inevitable it will be challenged before the courts, that the measures...
It's not our first choice, but we came with amendments that we think is improving the bill that the government wants to pass. Merci beaucoup. Thank you.